to wait for some of you to join in. And in this live stream, we're going to talk about fasting strictly. Okay, it's gonna be a water fasting podcast, or not podcast, live stream. So let's wait for people to get in, and while we do so, I'm going to just quickly here for people who will watch this later. I haven't been posting much on this channel because I have been going through some cleansing, let's say. And the title is somewhat of a clickbait title because no, I haven't done any 21-day fast, but I did do a 7-day fast, a 7-day water fast. And I've been really just going down the rabbit hole of cleansing and cleaning out the body. Hello, our friend Ravioli Squirrel. Hello, my friend. Nice to see you here. Welcome. So I'm just quickly explaining here for people who will watch this later. The reason why I haven't been posting much is because I haven't really been having much energy. I've done a 7-day water fast recently with a slight modification. I was having some lime in some of the water, not all of it. I have been otherwise eating a small fruit meal about once a day, like a 2-hour eating window, 3-hour eating window. So I've been doing a lot of cleansing and I haven't had energy, man. My body is dirty. I got a lot to clean here. So recently I did a 7-day water fast, broke it 7 days ago. And I'm about to go into another fast, and it could be up to 21 days. It could be 2 days. I don't know. But I did 7 days just recently, and I think I can go longer than 7 days. So I think the upcoming fast, which started now, I stopped eating a few hours ago. It's maybe gonna go up to 21 days. Who knows? Who knows? It's gonna be anywhere from, I would say, 7 and up to 21 days. And I will update you guys. But I want you to know that the reason why I haven't been posting much is because I have been cleansing with the fruits and fasting with the water. Okay? So I just haven't had much energy, really. In a 7-day water fast, I was just in bed all day, which just tells you, if you want to know how toxic you are, stop eating, go on a water fast, and if you can't move, if you hardly have any energy, if you get dizzy, then you have a lot of toxicity, my friend. So that 7-day water fast showed me that I have a lot of toxicity. So as of now, 3 hours ago was my last meal. I am starting an open-ended fast, and it could go up to 21 days. I clickbaited you guys so you can click on the video and know what's going on. I don't know if it'll go to 21 days. I think it's gonna be a minimum 7 days. And as a result, again, you will continue to see little videos here on this channel. I am really wanting to go deep into the process. I am 30 years old, and I need to clean my shit. I need to get a new car in this dimension. My car has been abused. Excuse me. And that's another thing, guys. I have been having an insane amount of mucus come out of me. Insane, like disgusting. Like, you ever get a fever and then you cough up like some disgusting mucus that's green and sticky and thick? That kind of stuff has been coming out of me for the last month. And just to give you context, I started off just eating fruits about once a day. Just simple, high water content fruits mostly. Did that for a couple of weeks. Did a 7-day water fast. Got my ass kicked in a 7-day water fast. Lots of mucus. Nasty, slimy, green mucus coming out of me. 7 days now. I've been largely on just watery fruits. Today I had an avocado. The first time I had something like fatty in like a month. Almost a month. So now I'm jumping in again into an open-ended water fast, and I would say a minimum 7 days because I did that recently. And I'm telling you, there's a lot. I'm 30 years old. I've got to really do this properly. I want a new car. This car is just, it's being run down. I need a new car. Nothing is as powerful as water fasting. Okay, going on a fruit only or a juice cleanse, that's only going to take you so far because there's something magical that happens in the water fasted state. So I'm gonna just read a few of the things here and answer some of your questions. My man Patrick, what's going on? Raja, what are the benefits of water fasting? I'll get to that in a second. Okay. I heard claims from people that extended water fast 20 plus day permanently increase their height. Is this possible? It can, for older people, it can fix your spine, because as you get older, your spine just kind of degenerates as a result of primarily bad eating habits. It can recalibrate your spine, and it can give you a little bit of height. So it usually happens to older people, but I can see it happening even to younger people. Okay, we live in such toxic times. So yeah, um, there may be some people who regenerate cartilage in the spine, exactly what I was saying, but sounds unlikely from a single fast for the average modern human. They have a lot more cleaning to do before joint regeneration. So yeah, so water fasting. What are the benefits of water fasting? So, man, the benefits are, I mean, I don't know where to begin. Okay, it is the mother of all fasting. Of course, dry fasting is another one, but I think in my opinion, dry fasting is dangerous if you haven't done some kind of water fasting before. Okay, you just there will be too much toxicity in the bloodstream, and so you hear stories of people dying from dry fasting, but never really hear it from water fasting, because you know what, like the average human, me included, is so toxic that dry fasting could just be way too intense. So for the sake of the average human, I think there's nothing more powerful you could do than a water fast and until you're ready to go to the dry fasting. So benefits of water fasting. Well, first of all, everybody knows reverse aging. You know, you just, man, you know, you get younger. You know, you just get younger. Your body, you're in a younger body. In fact, I would say you're in a new body altogether. And this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get a new body, man. My body's just degenerating. Okay, straight up, 30 years. I've abused the fuck out of my body in these 30 years. Okay, for the first 23 years, 23 or so years of my life, I was eating plastic pasteurized milk and cereal every single day, almost every single day, no fail, for breakfast. And that's just the tip of the iceberg, okay? I'm 30 years old now. My body has been through a lot, okay? Back in my fitness days, I've pushed my body to limits, lots of stimulants, lots of coffee, and then I did LSD for like 3 years in a row. I don't know what the hell that did. Probably left some serious residues in my body. Okay, so I can give you like a book here about the things that I have abused in my body. And this recent 7 day water fast only showed me how much shit there is to clean. Okay, and I'm really 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 determined now to get a new vehicle in this dimension. My car is running down. It's been 30 years of abuse. I need to get a new car. And if you want to get a new car, the fastest, quickest, not easiest, but the fastest, quickest shortcut, proven to work method would be fasting, water fasting, and also dry fasting. Okay? So the benefits are endless. You'll lose some years off of your tissues. You'll regenerate your immune system. You'll regenerate some old tissues. You hear about people getting taller because their spine regenerated. Okay, so you can literally get a whole new car. You know, think about like you've been driving a car that's been going through some serious abuse for 30 years in my case, and you decide, I'm gonna get a new car. And that's what fasting does to you. Basically, it gives you a new car. Now, to speak about the mental and the spiritual benefits would be a whole different topic here. So I'm gonna quickly read some of you guys. In my fast, I switched from bodily energy to will-based energy. If I treat one moment at a time, I have unlimited energy and don't need sleep. Well, I've only experienced misery in my last 7 days of fasting. So once I get maybe some cleaning done, and I'm gonna get more rest this time. When I say rest, we'll talk about deep rest in a second here. I juice fasted mostly with the mango juice for about 2 months, lightly grazing on berries, no meals. After I cleared out much toxicity as I could, I realized that instead of feeling tired due to needing to eat, my energy solely was based on my mind. I noticed when juice fasting, I would get tired, but only mentally, as though I was expecting to be tired and was. So the juice fasting, I did a 30-day juice cleanse recently, also sometime in August, I believe. Man, it's different. Okay, just make no mistake about it. The water fast and the juice cleanse are completely different experiences. You have a ton more energy on the juice cleanse. And if you want to test your will power and will mind and all of that, go on an extended water fast. It's whew, whew, it's different. It's different. Something drastically happens. I'm not playing down the juice cleanse because I got my ass kicked on the juice cleanse. But the bottom line is you're taking in calories, you're taking in sugar, you've got more energy, period. Okay? But for the average human, me included, the water fast will kick your ass. It will challenge, I mean, it will challenge your willpower, it will challenge everything. It will challenge everything. And sure, you can do things with your mind, with your will on a strictly extended water fast, but you will go through a period of having your ass handed to you and having your ass kicked. Okay, so just again, there is a great difference between juice cleansing slash juice fasting, I like to call it cleansing, and water fasting. You have to try this for yourself. You have to go extend it. Okay, go for a week on water to actually start to see how this process can really, really kick your ass and how drastically more cleansing it is than a juice cleanse. Nevertheless, juice cleanse is powerful and it also kicks your ass. It kicked my ass. There's a lot of great cleansing that happens. So, again, I'm not trying to downplay that. So yeah, water fasting is next for me. Yes, brother, exactly. That's why I'm getting into water fasting now. The juice cleanse was beautiful, cleared a lot out of me, but man, like there's a ton more that it really requires a water fast, an extended water fast to get rid of. So some things I want to discuss here. In regards to water fasting. So first of all, what kind of water do you drink? I really don't like distilled water. I think would be the best. I just don't have access to distilled water here, so I got these big jugs right there. You see these big jugs? It's mineral water. It's supposed to be good, okay? But I think the best type of water you could drink on a water fast would be just pure water, distilled water. It's got something about the negative charge, pulls the positively charged ions in there. But more importantly, in my opinion, as long as the water is clean, more importantly than anything, you have to understand that really, don't get too focused on these little details. Like, should I drink distilled water? Should I drink spring water? Okay, distilled is better. But really, at the end of the day, it's not really the water that's healing you. It's aiding the process. It's there is just simply less energy, less stress on the body. So the body has way more energy on a water fast to cleanse itself. Okay, it's that simple. So yes, of course, drinking a certain type of water is going to be better than another. It's going to help pull more toxins, etc. But really, you're missing the point here. In both cases, regardless of what type of water, just don't drink tap water with the fluoride and all that. Regardless of what type of water you're drinking, the matter of fact is, in both cases, there's so little stress and so little energy requirements and stress being put on your body that the body itself has all this energy now available to it to heal. So don't get too stuck on the little details here. Okay? Now, the most important thing, and guys, this is very important on a water fast, is deep resting. Resting as fully as you can. So, on this recent 7-day water fast that I just did, I didn't really rest properly. What do I mean? I sat here in this bed and I had my phone and I looked at my phone all day doing some crypto stuff. Okay? That was not full rest because I had all this mucus here. My eyes wanted to shut. I wanted to just lay down and just do nothing and just do nothing. But here I was stressing myself, looking at a screen, when all my eyes want to do is shut and I have a headache and I have all this mucus running through my face. Okay, this is gonna be this is gonna be a different fast this time. I got this blindfold here. You see this? You put it on, it's total darkness. And for the next, I don't know, 7 to 21 days, however long I go on this fast, I'm going to be laying on my bed and I'm going to be putting this on to have the least amount of stimulation possible. You want as deep of rest as you can. Think about it. When you sleep, when you deeply sleep, you wake up the next day, you're refreshed. What did you do? You got the deepest rest possible, the least amount of stimulation around you possible. And this is what you want to do on a water fast. Even if you get some energy to go walk or something, if you feel like you're gonna exert yourself too much, just lay down. The best thing you could do on a water fast is to lay down and do as nothing as you can, as little stimulation as possible. If you got something like this, put it on. You want as rest, you want your eyes to be as rested as possible, your body as rested as possible. And I should have done that on the 7-day water fast. I noticed just looking at the screen the whole time was already stressing me and taking away from the deep healing. Okay, so that's very important on a water fast. So let's see what else. Surely clean river water is the best nature, right? Yeah, so this is what I'm drinking. I'm drinking some mineral water, which I think comes from the river, and we also have a filter here. The reason why I got water here is because the filter is not enough water for me and Miranda. It's not a big filter, so I needed another source of water. Okay, so again, I think distilled water would be the best, though, right? I think distilled water would give you better cleaning. Do you use salt on a water fast to replace the electrolytes? No, no, no. I don't use salt, and I do not recommend salt. Salt is a poison. Sodium chloride is a poison. Okay, the table salt you get from the store, that's a poison. And all salts in general, it's a poison. I do not recommend you do that. Instead, give your body the chance to rebalance its own electrolytes. Your body has massive reserves of all the electrolytes. Okay, what you're doing is you're gonna lay down and rest, and give your body will take care of everything. Okay, your body will take care of everything. Now, I am an advocate of urine therapy. Okay, urine's got all the electrolytes you need, but I am not gonna do it on this fast. I'm not gonna be drinking urine on this fast, because you could drink urine for electrolytes, but I'm not gonna drink urine on this fast. I'm not gonna do it. Okay, the taste is too. I think it's because of the ketones. It's too lemony. It's too. I don't know exactly what's going on. All right, so I'm not gonna do it on this fast. I'm gonna do it on just water. But just rest and give your body the chance to rebalance itself. Give your body the chance to rebalance its own electrolytes. And I mean, you hear stories of people who've gone long enough on a water fast and suddenly they burst with energy. Well, what happened there? What happened there is their body came to a state of equilibrium, and it provided them with everything they need, with all the electrolytes and everything you need. We've got breatharians now, right? They're just living on water. All right, what happens if you give the body enough chance to heal itself? What the body is always trying to do is trying to come to a state of equilibrium. So you're giving the body enough chance to come to its own state of equilibrium, and when it comes to a state of equilibrium, it will rebalance its electrolytes and sodium levels and potassium levels and everything else. Okay, so absolutely I would say no to the salt. It's a toxin. The body has to detoxify that out of your system. Okay, I say absolutely not to the salt. How are you, my bro? I love your positive vibes. I'm very, very good, bro. I'm very determined to do this fast. I have to go. Good to see you, Saeed. Good luck. You can do it. I wish a really insightful and cleansing fast for you. Take it easy, all you guys. Thank you, brother. Where do you buy this? If you're talking about this, it's called I bought it from Amazon. It's called Mindfold. Look up Mindfold blindfold. Okay, look it up on Amazon. You can find it. It just gives you total darkness, so you get the most amount of rest for your eyes. So is too much distilled water bad? People say it flushes your electrolytes. You know, some people say no, it's got the negative charge, it pulls on the positive charge, the positively charged toxins. Some people say it flushes your electrolytes. You know, I don't know. What I do know about water fasting, however, is what is really happening in water fasting is there's so little energy and stress being put on the body, that the body has all this new energy available to it to heal. You're not digesting food, you're not digesting sugars, you're not digesting fats. So I can't tell you if it's too much distilled water is bad, maybe, but I can tell you the less you stress you put on the body, the more the body has energy to cleanse and heal. So I guess don't drink. I'm not gonna drink water when I'm not thirsty just because I'm fasting. If I can go for a few hours and I feel perfectly okay without drinking water, why would I drink water? No, because at least my body for a few hours can go in a dry fasted state until I feel thirsty again and can do even more cleansing. So ultimately, nothing heals the body, it can only aid it like a crutch. The body heals the body. This is why sleep is the most important thing in healing, because the body heals itself. The food isn't healing you, the water itself isn't healing you, they're all just kind of giving you a little help. So I wouldn't just drink water for the sake of drinking water, just drink it when you're thirsty. Sip on it, drink it when you're thirsty. Drink it if you feel lightheaded. I've noticed on the recent 7-day water fast, I would get lightheaded or heart palpitations, and if I drink water because I'm dehydrated, then I'd be like, okay, I feel better, less heart palpitations, etc. So yeah, too much water probably not a good idea. But if you start to see you have heart palpitations or you're getting too lightheaded, drink some water. It means you're dehydrated. You need some water. Um, so, what do you say about Ayurvedic herbal infusions? I don't know, man. I never did any research on that, so I don't really know. Um, I have a question, Saeed. I've been struggling with sleep lately. Do you have any recommendations on what I need to do? First of all, turn off the lights. I have this light on right now just because I'm making a live stream, but usually, like now it's nighttime, I just go full darkness until pretty much I go to sleep. I just use a flashlight if I'm gonna go do something, or just a candle or two. So that's very important. Have the least amount of lights around you as possible. And sometimes you have excess energy because you're not being physically active enough. And sometimes it's the food you eat. A lot of times it's the food you eat. If I eat the wrong food, I have trouble sleeping. Or if my intestines are too clogged up, I have trouble sleeping. So be light, don't eat too late. Try to eat, the latest you want to eat is like 5-6 hours before sleep. No lights, to the best of your ability, no lights at night. It helps, like, again, look, it's nighttime here. Look, I pretty much stay like that at nighttime. Look where I am. It's like nature. There's barely any lights there, you see? So this kind of environment is really good. It really, your melatonin begins to secrete, and you just synchronize with nature. You synchronize with the nature around you. So Said, I sent you an email about my settlement. Any advice? So yeah, brother, I got the email. I haven't had the chance to read it. Perhaps on this fast I will read it. So just give me a little bit of time here. I will get back to you, my friend. Okay. So just give me a little bit of time here. I'll have plenty of it on the fast, so I'll get to it. So again, rest is very, very, very important. On this recent 7-day water fast, I was having so much headache, mucus coming out of here, and I kept opening my eyes and staring at the screen the whole time. That wasn't the deepest rest that my body needed. Now, I'll give you guys a little story about Dr. Sebi. Dr. Sebi did this 26 days water fast, and he did 21 days on water until his urine became cleared, and he started drinking his urine. And what happened to him? I think on the 21st day of the water fast, he went blind for 5 days. Now, why did he go blind? He went blind because all this mucus in his head was draining. It was being drained. It was being cleared out of his face, and it took 5 days for him to gain his sight again. And he said when he gained back his sight and he had all this mucus drained from his head, he said he could read his vision. He could read the smallest of words in a book from afar. And I could relate to this because what's happening to me in this recent cleansing with the fruits and then the 7-day water fast is I am having my eyes just shutting the whole time. This is why I have been having no energy to make videos or do anything, because all this mucus is draining. And what's interesting is, as I'm speaking right now, my left ear is slightly clogged because I'm having all this wax, all this mucus, all this earwax coming out of here. And in the first week, in the first few days of the water fast, in the first week of my fruit cleanse, I was just eating once a day high water content fruit meal. My entire sinus is clogged up for like a good 10 days. All this mucus was draining, right? Now there's not so much mucus in this here, but there's a lot of it coming out of my ears now in the form of wax. And my left ear is been like it's clogged. It's not clogged like where I'm deaf, I can hear out of it. But there's constant mucus coming out of it. You see? Like think of like when you go swimming and then your ear clogs up. That's kind of the feeling I've been having now for some time. For some time, right? Thank you for the donation. I will get to that in a second. But for some time now, like this here, I have. Imagine you went swimming and your ear clogged up. I have that right now here. It's just kind of like persistent there, and it's again all this wax coming out of me, man, and all this constant, all this mucus, nasty green, thick layers of it just coming out of my system, and it gets really intense on the water fast, right? And there's nothing like it's. You cannot compare a juice cleanse. You cannot compare a fruit cleanse to a water fast. It's a whole different experience. Okay, so I can kind of resonate with what Dr. Sebi said because on that fourth, fifth, sixth day of the water fast, like I'd wake up with so much headache here, and my eyes just want to stay shut the whole time. Silly me, I'd just be looking at the screen doing crypto stuff. I'm not gonna be doing that this time. I'm gonna rather be laying here with my blindfold on, listening to stuff in the background. The least amount of stimulation possible. So, yeah, I can see how Dr. Sebi went blind because I can feel all this mucus draining and all this earwax coming out of me, right? It's crazy how toxic we are. It's crazy, crazy how toxic we are. So yeah. Hyperion, thank you so much, brother. Thank you. I appreciate this donation. So yeah, guys. So this is the plan here. I'll do a minimum 7 days. That's not gonna be a problem. I literally just did it last week. But we'll see if I can go 21 days. I honestly, right now, I don't think so. It just sounds like such a daunting task. However, the way I did the 7-day water fast is I just did it day by day. I was like, day one, live life. Just go through it. You go through the motions. Day two, day three, day four. And before you know it, it was day 7. Now on day 7, I was having problems with my right thigh, which is common to have some pain somewhere. And I started to have like pain, and I broke the fast so that the pain went away. But this is very common. You'll start to have random pains in random places. That's just the body healing. I've used my right leg a lot during my fitness days, a lot. Played football my whole life, martial arts, all kinds of things. So I'm not surprised that my leg, my right thigh started like getting like tight and tense and crampy. And I was having problems walking. I couldn't even walk on my feet because something was going on. The body was healing there. Okay? So, of course, I'm not surprised there. But you'll have all kinds of things happen to you in a water fast. Things that will take years on a fruitarian diet or a juice cleanse to heal can heal in a few weeks' time if you go long enough on a water fast. So I don't know how long I'm gonna go. I really don't. 21 days right now seems like, whoa, man. Like, are you really gonna do this? I don't know. Honestly, right now, I don't think I'll go 21 days. I'm just gonna put it out there. I don't think so. But it's kind of like a reverse psychology technique to lower the expectations and not put pressure so that maybe, just maybe, I can take it day by day and go to the distance, 21 days. But for now, 7 days is going to be easy because I just did that recently. It's not going to be a problem. Easy as in the psychological barrier isn't there anymore because I did it last week. Anything longer will be a blessing. Even a few days longer, even 10 days will be a blessing. And I'll obviously keep you guys updated. But just understand that I'm probably not going to make that many videos because really, if you're going through that intense detox, you really got no energy to do nothing. And in fact, you don't want to do nothing. You just want to rest as much as you can if you're doing a water fast. Okay? I've had a terrible back drip from the juice cleanse from the back of my nose to the back of my throat that would be stuck there. My tongue would get stuck when swallowing and it wouldn't budge. Yeah, all kinds of things happen when you clean yourself. All these things come out, right? Opinion on market crash coming, that's for a different video. Okay, we're not doing crypto this video. Shishi, my guy, how are things? Things are good. A little rough lately because of all the cleansing that's going on. How's the crypto going, my guy? Any updates soon? I think Bitcoin went up So the alts should do that, right? Yeah, well, should happen soon. Maybe if I have some energy during the juice cleanse, I can make some crypto updates. But in the meantime, we're focusing on the water fast. Imperishable Ho, good luck, brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So yeah, guys, wish me luck. Will you ever do ayahuasca, bro? Maybe in the future, maybe. What's the difference between a dry and a water fast? Is one better than the other? Uh, Dry fasting is more powerful, but I would only recommend that for somebody that's done some hydration to their system. Okay, dry fasting is better. There's nothing going on. The body has total energy to heal. But really, if you have not done any water fasting and hydrated your system, that's gonna be way too intense. Way too intense. All right, so I think I'm gonna finish the live stream here. I just wanted to update you guys. Wish me luck. We're going for minimum 7 days here. Can we do 21 days? I'm gonna again lower the expectations and say probably not. Probably not. But hey, even if 7 days would be pretty good. That would be 2 7-day water fasts in the span of a 3-week period, with a week on just fruits in between. That's pretty good cleansing. So let's see. 7 days is the minimum. Let's see how long we can go. Okay. Again, just don't expect videos. That's my explains my absence lately in the videos. Okay. But when we're clean, when we got a new body, we got the energy going again, you guys will see a lot of videos. Okay. So thank you very much. Thank you for listening and take care. And I'll see you guys soon. God bless you all. Mwah.